more from X-Brite. We're going to go through all the different modes. Let's start by doing the brake. And then let's see reverse. And the left blinker. The right blinker. And let's see the chase bar mode. And this is going to come with a number of different patterns of strobe. So it'll strobe in different ways. We'll show the different style. So however you want to show off your different strobe patterns, you can choose from a bunch of different pre-programmed modes. And that's it. So this chase bar is controlled by this switch. This to turn it on, you're going to hold it down for 3 seconds, and that will activate the different modes. So push the button down after holding it for 3 seconds, and you'll be able to switch between different modes. Once you find the one that you like, you can hold that, and to turn it off, you just hold it down for another 3 seconds. For wiring, you're going to want to use these different wires in different spots. The blue is for the brake light. The white is for the reverse light. These two different shades of red are for the left and the right blinker. Now, just make sure that it matches, because you're going to install your LightBar on either side. So just test it and make sure that each wire connects to the proper blinker. So when you find the spot on the bar you want to install your bracket, you're going to come in here with a socket screw that comes in the pack and tighten that in with this Allen wrench like this, and get it as tight as you can so that it won't wiggle while you're riding. This LightBar usually installs right here on this back bar. However, we have this spare tire rack currently installed, so what we're going to do is install it directly onto that bar. But if you don't have this, then definitely just do it on the back bar behind your back seats. If you are installing this alone and don't have an extra set of hands, you can use a zip tie to hold it in place while you install the brackets properly. Okay, so here inside, this one is only negative. This one is constant power, positive, that goes directly to your battery. And this one here is your accessory, which is only going to be on when the car is on. So once it's ignited, it'll activate. So. This vehicle has been customized. It has a turn signal left and right that activates both the brake and the turn signal. So we will not be using the blue wire. However, if your vehicle does not have that kind of system, then make sure that you use this blue wire for your brake. We're not going to use it because the system that we have uses the turn signal wires to activate the brake. So this is the power supply wire that's going to go right into the base underneath the seat. So we're going to feed it down through here. Okay, so we are going to send it down this path of wires here. You can see it feeds down into where you can see that red wire. That is the entry point into the cab. Just feed it through there. Then bring it up through here and hook it up at the power supply. Okay, so now we're using some steel fish tape to feed the wire through. So as you can see down through here, he's feeding the wire to catch it down there. So I'm gonna reach in, grab it, and now I'm going to hook this on the fishing tape, and once you've got it secured on there, he's going to feed it back through. So definitely get yourself some of this tape if you want to feed it down, because it's too deep to do it on your own, just with your hand. We have some steel fish tape feeding down through this hole, and we've got it connected here to the power supply. So he's going to pull that now and make sure that it goes over that crossbar right there. And he's going to feed it through. I'm just making sure it's not getting tangled on anything. Okay, I think he's got it. Because the connector here is too wide to fit into a switch hole, you're going to want to unplug these holes here and make sure that you take a picture or something to remember exactly the order of them. And once you have that, you can put it through and then reconnect them from the other side. This switch comes with a backlight on the icon on the front. So if you hook it up directly to your constant power, then you might see some battery drainage. So if you want to avoid that, what you're going to want to do is take the bottom left one out and cut it and seal it to make sure that it doesn't leak power. And then get a secondary wire and connect that and hook it up to that spot, and then connect the other end to the ACC accessory power that's only on when the car is ignited. Okay, so you're going to want to take off the centerpiece, and if you're going to do that, you're going to have to move your parking brake. So make sure you have someone sitting in with the foot on the brake like this, and just to make sure nothing goes wrong. So then you're going to want to take the power supply wire and feed it through the plastic housing for the rest of these wires. So just get it in with the mix of the rest of your wiring. So that hole video is for a switch that we are installing on this vehicle specifically because the heavily customized back end has removed the reverse light feature of his lighting. So because it's so customized, we've had to install a new reverse light switch. And if you haven't had a customization job that doesn't give you access to your reverse light, then this isn't a problem for you, but this is how we're having to set it up because of this customized UTV that we're using. So remember that top screw there is for the negative charge. The second screw is for the constant power, meaning directly to the battery. And the bottom screw is for the ACC. Here we're connecting the reverse light wire from the chase bar to the switch that we set up customized. For the wire, when you feed it up through the bottom of your UTV here, you can see how we have it zip tied together. And we have this going all the way down here, another zip tie here. So this just makes sure that your wires are organized so that nothing comes loose when you're riding.